Travis Kelce and girlfriend Taylor Swift were seen sitting in the same car as they left the Chiefs' victory. After the game ended, Travis Kelce and girlfriend Taylor Swift were seen sitting in the same car as they left Arrowhead Stadium. Pop icon Taylor Swift was spotted cheering on her boyfriend Travis Kelce during the Kansas City Chiefs vs. Baltimore Ravens game at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Eagle-eyed NBC cameras didn't miss a beat as they followed Swift from the moment she entered the venue. The songstress was comfortably nestled in the exclusive Kelce suite, a familiar haunt from last season, when she was filmed engaging in an endearing exchange with a nearby fan before play started after a delay due to weather conditions. "I love it, thank you so much," Swift seemed to exclaim to the supporter. "So cute." Whilst it remained unclear what prompted her reaction, Swift has often been the focal point of fan-made signs at games. Swift's stylish entrance, donning a denim top paired with standout knee-high crimson boots, didn't escape the limelight either, with her arrival making waves across the official NFL TikTok channel. The NFL's frequent highlighting of Swift to drum up anticipation for their season has not been without controversy, but notwithstanding some critics' voices, the league consistently shone the spotlight on the chart-topping singer at the opening match. Before the kickoff, Swift was seen sitting alongside Travis Kelce's dad, Ed, who was sporting a cap from the New Heights podcast, a venture between Travis and his brother Jason Kelce that recently secured a whopping $100 million agreement with Amazon affiliate Wondery for exclusive ad sales and distribution privileges. Swift, ever the supportive girlfriend to Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce, made it to 13 Kansas City games during the sizzling 2023 season, 7 at Arrowhead Stadium. The Chiefs pulled off a sterling record when she was in the stands, including a chilly victory over the Dolphins in playoff action. As for the last game before her latest appearance, Swift jet-set from her Eras Tour gig in Tokyo straight to Vegas to watch Kelce's triumph over the 49ers in Super Bowl 58. Fresh from touring the globe, Swift's not slowing down as she preps to resume her North American leg come late October. The Kansas City Chiefs dynasty in the NFL shows no sign of coming to an end anytime soon, with Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce and co again among the favorites to win the next Super Bowl, which they have done in the last 2 years. Speaking recently to the Pat McAfee Show, former New England Patriots coach Bill Belichick, who led the Pats to 6 championships, gave his view on whether the Chiefs have what it takes to make history and become the first time to win 3 straight Super Bowls. "I think it's going to be tough this year. They're a good team, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that. I just think this third year, for it all to fall into place, it's tough. I think if anybody can do, it's probably Kansas City, but it won't be easy. Andy Reid will have them ready to go, and I think they'll maybe score more than they did last year. We'll see if they can hold up defensively." Prior to the Chiefs last year, Belichick's Patriots were the last team to win back-to-back Super Bowls in 2003 and 2004, but they fell short of a third championship, falling to the Denver Broncos in the divisional playoffs in 2005. The others are the Green Bay Packers, 1966-67, the Miami Dolphins, 1972-73, the Pittsburgh Steelers, twice, 1974-75 and 1978-79, the San Francisco 49ers, 1988-89, the Dallas Cowboys, 1992-93, and the Denver Broncos, 1997-98. The Buffalo Bills lost 4 straight Super Bowls between 1991 and 1994. But no team has ever won 2 championships and then reached the season-ending game again the following year. The closest any team has come to a three-peat is losing either the AFC or NFC championship game in the third season, which the Steelers, 1976, the 49ers, 1990, and the Cowboys, 1994, have all done. The 2023 season started with a loss to the new-look Detroit Lions team, a team the Chiefs would have been used to beating in previous seasons. They got back to their 2022 form by winning their next 6 in a row, including big wins over the Chicago Bears and the Los Angeles Chargers. Their mid-season form dropped, though, as they lost to the Philadelphia Eagles, the Green Bay Packers, the Buffalo Bills and the Las Vegas Raiders. However, after winning their final 2 games against the Cincinnati Bengals and the Chargers, the Kansas City Chiefs finished the regular season with a record of 11 wins and 6 losses, making them the 3rd seed in the AFC. This meant that, in the playoffs, they were forced to play in the wild card round against the 6th seed Miami Dolphins. The game was a comfortable one for Andy Reid's men as they saw out a 26-7 victory, and advanced to the AFC divisional round where they faced the 2nd seed Buffalo Bills. The Bills game was a far closer affair for the Chiefs. It was an end-to-end game which saw the Bills go up 2 scores at halftime. However, in the 4th quarter, second-year running back Isaiah Pacheco scored to win Kansas City the game 27-24. They would go on to face the Ravens in the AFC Championship game, another close encounter in which the Chiefs were victorious and head to Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas for Super Bowl 58, where they were to face the 1st seed in the NFC, the San Francisco 49ers. After a scoreless first quarter, the 49ers went into halftime with a 10-3 lead. However, once Usher had performed, the game grew closer. With the Chiefs down by 3 at the end of the 4th quarter, kicker Harrison Butker tied the game at 19-19. A field goal for the 49ers in overtime gave the Chiefs the perfect opportunity to win the game, and they did, as Patrick Mahomes found Mecole Hardman for a red zone touchdown to win the Chiefs their 2nd Super Bowl in a row, and their 3rd in 5 years. Quarterback Mahomes won Super Bowl MVP, the 3rd of his career. Looking ahead to 2024, the Chiefs have maintained the coaching core that got them to 4 out of the last 5 Super Bowls by signing defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo to an extension. Keeping Spagnuolo around has been key for the Chiefs, as he and Reid have worked together previously between 1999 and 2005, when Reid was head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles and Spagnuolo was the team's linebacker coach, before rejoining Coach Reid in KC in 2019 as their defensive coordinator. Spagnuolo revamped the Chiefs' defense into what it is today and has been credited with molding and developing players such as cornerback Trent McDuffie, who was named first-team All-Pro in just his 2nd season in the league, as well as defensive end George Karlaftis who, alongside Chris Jones, led the Chiefs in sacks with 10.5, also in his 2nd season. The Chiefs will be without some of the assets that got them to back-to-back Super Bowls. At the end of the 2023 regular season, they traded star cornerback L'Jarius Sneed to the Tennessee Titans for a 2024 7th-round draft pick and a 2025 3rd-round pick. They'll miss Sneed's production this season as he has developed into a top 10 cornerback in the league under the guidance of Steve Spagnuolo. Linebacker Willie Gay Jr. signed with the New Orleans Saints in free agency. Gay played 16 out of 17 regular season games and started every playoff game in both the 2022 and 2023 Super Bowl winning runs. Other pieces the Chiefs will be without in 2024 are guard Nick Allegretti and safety Mike Edwards, both of whom started the 2023 Super Bowl. They also lost punter Tommy Townsend, who signed with the Houston Texans. A lot of these guys played key roles in helping Reid's side obtain 2 consecutive Lombardi trophies and need replacing if they are to be the first team in history to achieve the three-peat. In the off-season, the Chiefs picked up veteran quarterback Carson Wentz to play solid backup to Mahomes and will be good enough to come on if needed. They also signed speedy wide receiver Marquise Brown to a 1-year deal. However, after the 27-year-old picked up an injury in their preseason opener, it is uncertain whether he'll be fit to play their regular season opener against the Ravens. Kansas City also re-signed key players such as DT Chris Jones, who led the team in sacks alongside Karlaftis. Jones is one of the Chiefs' most important players and arguably the best in his position in the league. They also retained their favored defensive linemen of 2023 in Derek Nady, Trey Wharton and Mike Dana. They also re-signed running back Clyde Edwards-Helaire and linebacker Drew Tranquill. The Chiefs also drafted well, picking up some great young talent in positions of need. In round 1, with the 28th pick, they chose Texas wide receiver Xavier Worthy, known for setting a new 40-yard dash record with a rapid time of 4.21 seconds. Worthy looks to have great talent at the position and fits in with the Chiefs and Reid's offensive scheme, meaning he should see a lot of the field from opening day. Worthy will also provide an impact on special teams. In round 2, they also selected offensive tackle Kingsley Suamataia from Brigham Young University. His selection sees the Chiefs shore up their offensive depth and provide more competition. The Chiefs were 31st in run block win rate last season, so they'll be hoping their new tackle will help improve that area of concern. Whilst he might not be an opening day starter, the Chiefs would not have traded up to get him, for him to be left on the bench forever. They also added a tight end in round 4, Jared Wiley out of Texas Christian University. Coach Reid has favored multi-tight end formations in previous seasons with the Chiefs. Therefore, the addition of Wiley will add some decent depth in that position. After they lost a key member of their defensive backs in Snead, they chose 2 more in 4th-round pick Jaden Hick and 6th-round pick Kamal Haddon. Hick, a safety out of Washington State University, adds depth and versatility on the defensive side of the roster, as he played in multiple positions across the defense in college. A couple of injuries to the Chiefs' DBs and he could play more than anticipated. Haddon, a corner from Tennessee, is a physical and lengthy cornerback who, with some development from DC Steve Spagnuolo, could also see some starting minutes. In rounds 5 and 7, they continued to add depth to the offensive line, drafting Hunter Nuzzard from Penn State and C.J. Hansen from Holy Cross. Nuzzard can play across the entire O-line, and Hansen comes in to replace backup center Allegretti, who they lost in free agency. The Kansas City Chiefs come into the upcoming season as one of the favorites for the Lombardi Trophy, and if they were to go on and win it, they would be the first team in NFL history to win 3 Super Bowls in a row. Whilst they have lost some of their key players who aided them in winning the previous 2 Super Bowls, they have retained their coaching staff core, they have drafted well, signed and re-signed key players in key positions, and still possess some of the best players in their positions in the league, such as DT Chris Jones and TE Travis Kelce. And, of course, when Patrick Mahomes is your quarterback, you always have a chance. However, 2 or 3 injuries to key players such as the ones listed in this paragraph could see the Chiefs drop some important matches and thus fall down the pecking order in the AFC. One thing is certain though when watching the Chiefs in 2024, expect fireworks.